Malaysia is considering fining people who miss COVID-19 vaccination appointments. The possibility of a financial penalty comes as the latest coronavirus outbreak gets worse. An increasing number of younger people aged between 20 and 40 are testing positive as infections hit a record high for a third straight day. Afifa Arifin joins us live now for more on this. Afifa, authorities want to get tough on thousands of people skipping vaccination appointments.
Yes, that's right. The government may start imposing fines on those who do not show up for their COVID-19 vaccination appointment. Malaysia's Health Minister Dr. Adam Baba said his ministry is currently in talks with the National Security Council regarding this matter. This especially after reports have emerged that more than 52,000 individuals from across 7 states have missed their appointments to date. Now, according to local media reports, up to 10,000 people missed their vaccination appointments in the state of Kelantan. And in the state of Kedah, 20,000 no-shows over there. The government has been urged to relook at the way it notifies people about their vaccination appointment dates. Many Malaysians had, taken to social media to say that the notifications, which are usually sent through the national contact tracing at MySejahtera, may not have reached many people, especially the elderly. Now, at this point, we know that Malaysia is really ramping up its vaccination drives amid the soaring numbers of new COVID-19 cases, especially since the recent Hari Raya celebrations. We also know it opened its third public registration for the AstraZeneca vaccine yesterday. That was a bit problematic, and Minister in charge of immunization, Khairi Jamaluddin, said that the AstraZeneca vaccine will be reincorporated into the national COVID-19 immunization program.
At the same time, Afifa, states are taking matters into their own hands.
That's right. So the southern state of Johor has announced that it will provide more assistance to help its residents combat the pandemic and the economic impacts of it. So this morning, the state government held a virtual meeting with members of the State Assembly as well as federal parliamentarians representing Johor. Now, this is the first of such a meeting that's held since the emergency laws were announced. And it's also a consultation with lawmakers that was held outside of the legislative chambers. Of course, it follows the orders by the Johor ruler, Sultan Ibrahim Iskandar, who decreed that all of the state MPs and assemblymen must attend a meeting together and discuss how the state can resolve this COVID-19 crisis it's currently facing. So in a show of bipartisanship, the government will allocate about 50,000 ringgit to all of its 56 state assemblymen, including the opposition, to host any kind of advocacy programs to raise awareness about the government's efforts to combat against the pandemic. The chief minister also announced that the Johor state government is planning to provide a third economic stimulus package, and it will also set aside another 10 million ringgit specifically for the distribution of food baskets to the needy in the state. It's also looking at taking, vaccinations into its own hands, approaching the health ministry as well as the science and innovation ministry and other relevant agencies so that it can roll out the administration of vaccines as safely and as quickly as possible. It also said that it's trying to get its own supplies of vaccine, including possibly buying vaccinations from neighbouring Singapore.
Afifa, thank you for that update. Afifa Arifin there reporting live from Johor Bahru.